What is up, everyone? Good morning. Good morning, bro. Morning, guys. Um, so, um, about this price action. So basically, what ended up happening was my my target, the previous day low, obviously, and that 722 did end up getting hit. And then this open 15-minute fair value gap, which I was also targeting, also got hit. And that's where we're getting this bounce here from. What I want to do is I want to measure out OTE. Okay, OTE kind of puts us like exactly where we're trading right now. So we'll see what this does inside of here. Yeah, we'll see what this does inside of here. None of my levels, like literally not a single one, ended up getting hit here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove, actually, we'll just keep them, but this upper one, unlikely. This 825 could happen still. Both of these two I still like. So we'll see if either of these two kind of, play out. But these two I do still like. This 814 and 825. I do still like it. So we'll give it a sec and kind of see how this plays out. But yeah. Yeah. Or or we could do a Wixie kind of move where we have this 4-hour fair value gap, as long as obviously it closes within or under this 4-hour fair value gap and does not inverse it. Then we can, look for a Wixie and then look for a move lower. But this fair value gap is pretty important. I wouldn't want this gap to get inversed. We do have like an hour almost until this fair value gap makes any kind of move at all. But I would like to see this not get inversed, right? Especially after breaking this low. So this was my. So if you guys missed last night's stream, I had a bearish bias. We were trading around here. I had a bearish bias into the previous day low, and then 722, and then this 15-minute fair value gap, the open 15-minute gap. That's exactly what ended up happening. The entry was just kind of impossible inside of here because of the way the 4-hour was. Obviously, it was also getting really late, so I kind of just ended up calling it. No entry for me overnight. So yeah, we'll look to see if either of these two levels can play out. So again, same levels that I had from last night. The 814.25 is that hourly gap, and the 825.5 is the 15-minute gap. Okay, so maybe one of those can get a rejection. Yeah, this is a BPR, not even a gap. It's a BPR. What do you think about 15-minute equals above? 15-minute equals these? Talking about these? I mean, my levels are above, so I would be like I would be looking to make I would be looking to get above those, and then retarget this daily low. So that's my plan here. We do have PMI at 10 a.m. So PMI at 10 a.m. We'll see what that does as well. Morning, bro. It did dump last night. It did dump last night. Told you guys. Told you guys it would. Dylan. Good, Dylan. Yeah, you may need mod. When you mark out levels inside of fvgs, you always mark the middle. Is that what's called CE? Yeah, CE is the midpoint. I don't always mark out the midpoint. The way that I actually mark them, I only share that in my premium, but honestly, just knowing or just marking even the CE or CE and whatnot, like that does more than enough. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty solid. This thing already hit my target for the day. Okay, I want to make that very clear. This already hit my target for the day. It already hit it. So this now is like, you know, it could do whatever. It's not guaranteed to come back to the downside again because those were my targets, and targets already got reached. So there's no guarantee that it does anything really. But I do think that this 6 a.m. looks pretty solid. As you guys can see, the 6 a.m. had no like significant manipulation leg in any kind of higher time frame PD array of any sort. Right, we have a 15-minute gap down here that it didn't touch. 5-minute gap it didn't touch. Hourly gap it didn't touch. So I would be expecting this 6 a.m. to go lower. Now the as far as the weekly profile goes, so actually before the weekly profile shit, let me tell you guys, this is the first of the month. Okay, we are effectively in October 1st now. So now what we would be looking for is if you guys watched the weekly outlook, if you guys are in my free Discord and you guys watched the weekly outlook from Sunday that I had for this week, I pretty much explained exactly what I'm looking for as far as like the monthly PO3 as well. The monthly I am anticipating goes higher. Okay, I am bullish on like towards the end of the year. So I'm thinking that through the first and second week of the month, we continue this move lower into at least previous week low, which is going to be this 176 area. From 176, I would then expect a big bounce back up into all-time highs. That's my thoughts here into this coming month. But yeah, that's what I've been thinking. So, mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. We'll see. Um, either of these two, like, you know, decent looking limits. No, like real guarantee that we even get up there, but decent looking limits regardless. You said your TBT, apparently it's still working. So not entirely sure what their plan is. It was supposed to be done yesterday, but if it's still going, then it might still be going. I have no idea. I just have it up because apparently it still works. So, yeah. Where would be the drawn liquidity since 722 got hit? So 722 got hit. This lower 15-minute gap 640s also got hit. So now I would expect price to kind of draw into some sort of fair value gap, something here inside of this range that we can reject from. If we're looking at this from like an ERL or IRL to ERL, ERL to IRL perspective, that would mean that this is at least going into either these highs which is what we want anyways, or this shit is going up here, right? Now, obviously, we want to hold this previous day high. I would want to hold that, even the daily high, the current daily high. I would want to hold that. Um, Otherwise, this starts to look really, really bullish, and we no longer expect to move back down. I would expect new all-time highs way, way sooner. But for now, I am expecting price to go lower and hold these highs. So let's hope we can continue to do that. But this morning session is like pretty low probability just because the daily objective was hit overnight. The trade to take was the trade going down into our targets here, right? The targets that we had down here. That was the trade. Um, However, there was just no real entry here to properly take that. So, can I trade TPT eval on PMI? You can trade an eval on PMI. You can trade a PM. You can trade a fucking eval wherever the hell you want. What do you expect New York Open to do? New York Open, I would like in a perfect world, I would anticipate maybe a move to either level 1 or level 2 and then a move lower. But like I said, bro, the lower targets I had got hit. So like this has no obligation to make another move lower just because the daily objective has already been reached. So this could just kind of consolidate, right? The only way we're gonna know is how this reacts to certain PD rays. So I'm gonna be watching these two levels, this 814 and 825. These are both two important fair value gaps. So if we can react well to these off this New York Open, which we have in 10 minutes, if we can make them push here, Judas swing one of these and then lower, I think it looks solid still. But I don't expect like a high probability session here. I'll tell you guys that right now. Fuck, I was muted. Anyway, sorry, chill. What I was saying was these 815 data highs and lows don't hold a lot of weight, bro. 815 news in general does not hold a lot of weight. It's like bro, the news you want to focus on is 8:30 and 10. So 8:30 and 10 is like the good data that you want to focus on. 8:15 is like whatever, bro. I mean, by that logic, 8:15 the highs haven't been taken either. I mean, granted, we are looking for the highs to get taken here, so you know what I mean. Let's see. I'm gonna have to low-key like pick and choose here. I might just do 825.5 short, 825.5 limit, because it's the upper one and it looks good. It looks good. 825.5. I'm gonna place that limit there, and then 10-point stop at 35.5, and we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. At 853, like, bro, I'm not gonna lie. At 853, I'm bullish. At 853, I would expect previous day high. So hopefully it can't go all the way up to 853, but the 825 is pretty good, and 814 is nice, but the only issue with 814 is we're like really close to it already. If we were to sweep these highs, I think a better move would be, from the high, at least like, yeah, at least a 20-point move into the upper limit and then lower. Right here, this one, bro, it's not even 10 points from the high, right? So 10 points to the high, boom, and then lower. I don't know. But with these limits, I would like you guys to just be as careful as humanly possible. Just keep in mind that we already hit our daily objective, and so price is not guaranteed to do anything here. Asia high sitting at 836. Yeah, I mean, my stop is just below that, but like, dude, if we get above Asia high, this thing's just fucking gonna rip. It should just rip from there. Not gonna lie. I wouldn't really be bearish up there anymore. Fib level, this is guys, this is OTE, bro. All this is OTE. That's all it is. The shutdown bamboozled us. Low-key, it did. I mean, it did end up making the fucking move that we wanted to see, but it just did it like while everybody was asleep. 2:30 a.m. Like, come on, bro. What the fuck am I gonna do if the market is moving at 2:30 a.m.? You know what I mean? Bowser, yo, what's good, Bowser? All right, we got 4 minutes till market opens. This shit is making a move lower. Is A plus setup? No. No. The A plus setup would have been a short setup here overnight in our Asia stream. That would have been an A plus setup going lower. But these two being taken, this previous day low being taken, and this 15-minute fair value gap being taken, have now effectively completed the daily objective. So that's what I've been trying to say this entire fucking stream is price is not guaranteed now to do anything. No sound? No, there absolutely is sound, bro. Midnight right here. Midnight is still like pretty strong. You guys can see held midnight as support. Held midnight as support. Would you long that 15-minute BPR? Down here? No, because this already delivered. You guys see right there? Right there. It already delivered out of it. So we already hit that 15-minute BPR, and we already delivered a new internal high out of it. So I wouldn't be relonging that. To me, it's not, high probability anymore. I'll use like the fresh pity arrays, but that's it. What happened to 10 a.m. PO3? That's literally what we're trading, bro. Literally what we are trading right now. We are trading that 30-minute 9:30 PO3, and then obviously the 10 a.m. PO3. If I lost my train of thought. Never mind. What about that 5-minute wick CE? I mean, we just hit it, so like if you want a long, you could long it, yeah. 1 hour BPR below, not gotten hit. Yeah, this right here. I don't know, bro. I mean, we got to get down there first. See what it does. Let's see what it does. Gold, yeah, gold's making a move lower here. See if it continues this. All right, we have about 40 seconds to market open. Can I open along right now? Bro, do what you guys want, bro. You guys see what I'm doing. Do what you want. I got 2 levels here. Like, if it plays out, cool. If it doesn't play out, cool. All I know is that my daily objective was hit. So here, like at this point, there's absolutely zero guarantee this does anything at all. You want to turn up some music? Bro, for the morning streams, we don't do music because I feel like it's too early to listen to music. I don't know. You guys tell me, bro. Most people in the morning streams said no music. So that's why we don't do music in the morning stream. That's like a night thing, bro. All right, here is market open. What are we going to do? Up or down? Okay, going a little bit lower here. Just took that low. That's the data low. Took that. No music? Yeah, bro. I don't know. I feel like we could vibe out with no music in the morning at least. Are you from the UK? Bro, do I sound like I'm from the UK? Some of these questions, bro, from you guys, I genuinely wonder like what you guys think before you type them out, bro. Do I at all sound like I'm from the UK? What time is 9:30 open? What time is midnight open? Head ass question, bro. Holy shit. What time is midnight? Head ass question. Okay, okay, move up. Little move up here. Are you from India? You're banned. Hold on. Let me ban you real quick, Dylan. Actually, hold on. I'm gonna wait to ban you because this looks like it might actually get my my limit here. Nice move up though. Nice move up. What time is Africa open? So Asia, we're listening to some bangers. Yeah, bro. In Asia stream, we listen to all the bangers, bro. New York, we kind of just chill, bro. New York, we kind of chill. You care about that FVG? Which FVG? Swept these recent highs here. Big candle. This Judas swing looks like mid at best, to be honest. Only one short that I will try, and that's gonna be this one. I wouldn't be like too fond of shorting higher in the range, or like really I mean, 853 looks good too, just because it perfectly lines up with the OTE level. 853 looks really good. What do you think GXT? Yeah, so see, like, I don't know what the fuck GXT is, but even if I thought something of GXT, I'm no longer gonna answer you because you spammed and now you're also banned. So enjoy. Okay, first level got hit. Limit is close by. Limit is close by. Either we play out here or we play out 853. One of the two is gonna happen, I think. Eight five three was limit from yesterday. Got edged. No, it didn't get edged. We added it later, but it was a good limit. It was a good limit from yesterday. Okay, I'm in this. I'm in this. Got in here. See if we can get this move off of here, or is it gonna want to push to 853? 853, like I would take as a continuation entry, like a confirmation if there's a wick CE or something. Yeah, I don't know if this plays out. It's super close to the stop. Let's give it a sec. You might want to push to 853 here. Yeah. We'll watch 853. At 853, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not limiting. Just because now this is like this is very low probability already, like as it is. At 853, I would take a wick CE. That's kind of it. I wouldn't be like too fond of taking anything else as a limit, not at 253. Or sorry, 853. I'll do wick CE there. Nothing else. Yo, no shot. It's rejecting now. 825 would be 10 points in profit. It is making a move lower here. I think it goes higher. No like real substance behind this move lower. Why do you do this for free, bro? Every order guru charging thousands. Appreciate you, Family the Goat. Out of love for y'all, good karma, place in heaven, publicity. Yeah, I mean, all pretty solid reasonings there, actually. Nah, this should continue. Why is your stop so close? The levels I'm using, Cat, are like pretty precise, which is why you'll see like a lot of them. There's even an initial reaction of some sort, but the levels are super precise. So if it doesn't play out within 10 points, the trade is most likely not going to play out at all. So that's why 10 point stops. Longs out of question. Yeah, longs way out of question, bro. Way out of question. Doing a car delivery and still tapped in the stream, bro. Will's the GOAT. Yo, Will, I think I was going to give you an account. Did you open a ticket? You were supposed to win a funded account. You didn't open a ticket, did you? Or maybe you did. I don't know. Okay, almost 853. Discord has more education. Live is easy education behind education being implemented in real time. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, I'm not limiting 853. I would just watch it. We did get a sweep of these Asia highs right here. Asia highs just got swept. Daily open almost, I mean, didn't get hit there, but almost got hit. Yeah, bro, this exact 15-minute FVG was the one that we were targeting. The only open 15-minute gap in this entire range. So this was the one that we were watching. It's just kind of unfortunate that this move ended up taking place in fucking London of all sessions. Literally the one session I don't trade is when this move took place. The one session I'm actually trying to sleep, bro. We get the exact move that I'm looking for, bro. So cooked. So fucking cooked. Trying to reject that Asia highs. I woke up, seen it made the move, and was like, dang, yeah. It made the exact move we wanted to see, bro. Literally the exact move we wanted to see. Pretty unfortunate. At this point, we might have to pull all-nighters and trade the fucking London session every day. Trying to reject Asia still. It would be back under that 25. Only issue is that 25 would have went like 20 points in drawdown before a move was made here at all. Um, I wouldn't be in it like at all. Bro, 1 minute is probably cooked right now. I'm not even looking at this 1 minute. 1 minute OB is holding this. I think this either this goes say 5-3 or like that Asia high sweep was it. Only two possible scenarios here. We're almost at 10 a.m. here too. Um, are we targeting PDL? Bro, we already took PDL. We were targeting PDL, and we were targeting this 15-minute gap. Both targets got hit overnight. Both targets got hit. So now, like I said, 50 times since this live has been open, is that now there's no like real guarantee that price does anything. It can consolidate inside this range, it can do whatever the fucking wants because we already hit the daily objective. Daily objective was hit, so now there's like do whatever the fuck it wants. I can't connect my TBT trading view. What does it say? You might have to wait a little bit if you just bought it. Something went wrong, please contact your broker support. Yeah, if you spoke to TPT and they already are like figuring it out, I'm sure they'll take care of you. I almost got short before I went to sleep, but price was already down too much. I didn't feel comfortable. Not only that, but if you guys remember the 4-hour from last night, that 4-hour was not a good 4-hour to short, bro. It literally just wasn't. This has been like the theme all week long. I've came on here, on here, and I've given you guys a bias. And in terms of accuracy, when it comes to the bias, it's been like pretty spot on, right? We've been, bro, we've been like perfect on bias, and the move just ends up taking place in either like an overnight session like London, like it did here, or the move ends up taking place, but it moves like shit. So you called out the 776 level though, key. That was the top tick of the move. 776. Where 776 top tick? Oh, this? Yeah, this was. 776 here was a very good level. Didn't end up taking it. Again, because like the 4-hour, bro, the way it looked did not look good to short. I lack confidence, but most of my setups are W's. You just don't have enough trust in your system. Either you don't use your system enough, or you don't trust it. So if you see that most of your trades are W's, then you should probably use your system, and just trust your system. Eventually, you'll build up enough confidence after using it for so long, and after seeing like thousands of trades play out with your system. Eventually, you'll trust it enough to even use heavy size in it. Would you re-enter on 853? 853, yeah. 853, I would enter on like a Wick CE most likely. If it gets up there. Like right now, it's doing fucking nothing, bro. Right now, it's doing nothing. It's rejecting the general area that I would have liked to see reject. But as far as like the actual levels, the upper level I had here, the 825, 825.75, it is rejecting that. It just went like 20 points in drawdown. So in no world would I have ever kept that trade with 20 points in drawdown. So you need to buy a TradingView subscription if you connected to a Profirm account. You do still need to buy a TradingView subscription. You have to buy one. Otherwise, just trade it on Tradeovate. If you don't want to buy a TradingView subscription, just go on Tradeovate. But I would highly recommend a TradingView subscription because I don't know why anybody would just trade off of Tradeovate and that's it. How do I manually close all the TBT trades using the same time using Tradeovate? Just hit exit at market and close, or exit at market and cancel. And the top, like you'll see this button here. That button right there. You click that, it'll cancel all your orders and it'll close you out of your any active current position that you have. That flattens everything. What are the changes in NQ going to Asia high? It already hit Asia high. It just swept it. That's where we're getting this rejection from. Like across different accounts in the same group. If it's in the same group, it'll execute it on all of them. That's the whole point of group trading. Took 15-minute wick CE. Yeah, not bad, I guess. Not bad. That 15-minute wick CE, not bad. I wanted a little bit higher, which is why I didn't participate in the CE there. But like 853 is where I want it. Want to exit your current position? Same thing, bro. Same thing. That's what I would do. Asia high 876. Nope. Asia high was 837, and that got taken. What a move here, bro. What a move. What a fucking move. I think 853 may be out of the question now. That 15-minute CE was the move, huh? 15-minute wick CE was the move. We'll see if this delivers like a pullback of some sort. I'm gonna watch, see what this does. It's almost 10 a.m. here too. Almost 10 a.m. So now we have this 4-hour wick CE and also the hourly wick CE. We have both of those to potentially be able to use if it can slow down and deliver a pullback at 10 a.m. This is exactly what I wanted on the 4-hour. I mean, this has 10 minutes left to close, but this is exactly what I wanted to see on the 4-hour. I did not want to see this like push through and get a closure above this 4-hour gap. So it did reject all the way back down. We literally went all the way up here, rejected all the way back down, and is now more than likely gonna close under this 4-hour, which would set us up essentially like perfectly. We can bounce to 701. 701. I don't really see what's there. Oh yeah, this 5-minute gap. Yeah, it could. The fresh open gap hasn't been tested, so yeah, absolutely, it could definitely get a pullback there. Four-hour CE is, I mean, we're gonna have to wait because this 4 hour isn't closed yet. Even the hourly, we have to wait. Candles haven't closed yet. We gotta let them close. Yes, we should wait till PMI. If you are on a TPT funded like I am here, you have to wait for PMI. Okay, you have to wait till after 10:01 to place a trade. Okay, if you're on a TPT funded, you need to wait till after 10:01 to place a trade. All right, which kind of works out because I would imagine this doesn't make, like, if this is gonna go lower, it probably does so after the 10 a.m. Opens. So yeah. connected. There you go. Told you that'd help you out. Okay, 6 minutes left in a new hourly and a new 4 hour. Both are set up really nicely for a for what's it called? Wixie. I'm not gonna be longing here. I won't be longing. This hourly gap down here and the open 5 minute gap, both of these look pretty good for longs, but I won't be longing. I would either short here. Bias is gonna be short for the day. How did you come up with this model? Just line things up with my previous model. A lot of different things. It was like it was over the course of almost a year that I came up and then perfected this model. Use SSMT, not SSMT. This is like a fucking new thing everybody's using, I guess. I don't use SSMT. You're gonna be live for Asia tonight. I will be live for Asia tonight. Asia live is gonna be at 8:30. If you guys don't know, okay, it'll be at 8:30. But for Asia, I do not anticipate staying on for too long, only because we have PMI tomorrow, or sorry, not PMI. We have NFP on Friday, and tomorrow is the day before NFP. If you guys know anything about how NFP trades, the day prior to NFP, the same way any kind of like big event that the market waits for, whether that's NFP, whether that's CPI, whether that's FOMC, right? The day before is very low probability, right? That's just the nature of it. The day prior to those events is low probability, so that is why I don't trade. NFE got canceled, bro. What? Actually, gold looks nice. Take a look at it. I'm looking at gold. I have gold up on my next on the chart next to it. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. We're gonna see. Because it shut down. It's true, bro. I entered same as you, but with a little bit more of a stop loss. Made 1900 across 3 PA Apex account. Nice, nice, nice. Very nice. Yeah, bro. Everybody that was here from the Asia stream, and if you guys stayed up during London, then I'm sure you guys fucking ate because it moved like perfectly the exact way we wanted to see. Bruv, this 4 hour, what are we doing? 3 minutes left. This shit better not inverse, bro. Because if this 4 hour inverses, like, dude, I don't even. I'm probably gonna hop off. Honestly, it looks so fucking bad, bro. It looks so bad. The Discord is members only. We have a free Discord and we also have a paid Discord. Have both of them. So if you're not already in the free Discord is where we have the free community. Everybody chats in there for trades that I take overnight. I give updates in there and whatnot. The paid community is separate, obviously. But everybody in here should be in the free Discord. Like, that's the bare minimum you should be in. Caught 1.2K short on that 15-minute short. Let's go, bro. Let's go. There's the link in the chat. Link just got posted in the chat. Mr. Nightbot just posted it. Yeah, big ass fucking bounce. This shit. Wait, it was just short of making a new low on this 4 hour too. I guess we'll see. We have an hourly Wixie here too. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. Your trade played out. You just have a little stop loss. I mean, it didn't like fully play out yet. That's the issue. It played out to like right here, the weekly open, and then bounced. Take any shorts last night, or we're just saying we would go lower. I had a bearish bias into exactly where we reversed from here last night, but I didn't take any shorts just because there was no like actual trade setup. Um, just a short bias. That's it. Minute left. Minute left. Government shutdown, but I still got work, bro. That's actually brutal. Was the lack of wake on the 4 hours what you mentioned? Not. Yes. Yes, bro. Exactly. Yeah, 5 minute is rejecting here. 40 seconds. I still don't want to see this inverse because if this inverse is this 4 hour gap inverses to the upside, this starts to look very fucking mid. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's stay there. No. Stay down. Stay down. Yep. There you go. There you go. Okay, cool. So 4 hours should still close the way we want to see it close here, unless it pumps up in the next 10 seconds. Yo, bro, everybody better like up this fucking stream, bro. Oh, no chance we inverse it last minute, bro. Holy shit, bro. Oh my God. Inverse the fucking gap on the last 1 second candle, bro. Oh my God. Insane, bro. Actually insane. Because now this looks like very, very mid for the short. What I'll do is I'll mark this out regardless, but this 813 is where I would be, you know, like ideal shorts would take place 813. Only thing now is like, bro, 4 hour has inversed. So what the fuck is this thing gonna do now? 4 hour fully inversed. 813 also has to the high has a 30-point stop loss, which we do not run. So on MNQ it didn't, bro. I mean, I don't really know what MNQ is. You guys see how like how much fucking bullshit this is, bro? MNQ did not inverse, NQ inverse, so we have divergence between two of the exact same asset, and so now it looks like shit. Like, what the fuck are you supposed to do? It looks horrible. What was the level from earlier? 853. 853 up because it may still get there. Yeah, I mean, only thing here now though is we have quite a bit of a range here on this wick. So from wick CE to top of the wick, like I said, we have almost 40 points of risk. Actually 30 points of risk from wick CE to the top of the wick. So when PA moves like this, at what point would you just call it a no trade day? Very soon, very fucking soon. Like I said, bro, look, the objective has already been hit, bro. The objective has already been hit. So, holy shit. Oh my fucking god, bro. Flashy. Yo, is Flashy in here? Yo, 20K fucking payout from Flashy, you absolute demon, bro. Wow, bro. Shout out to Flashy, dude. 20K payout. Let's fucking go, bro. That is so sick. All right, there's the Wix-CE. Not a trade I'm too fond of taking just because, like I said, bro, this 4 hour inverse um and the large range, like I don't really care to take this. I'll watch it, and then I'll watch that 853 level we had up top. But this is solid. If 814 hits, what's your target? Target would be this low inside of this 15-minute gap that we put in. So the current daily low. I would be expecting new lows to get created on any short that plays out. Gold's done a whole lot of nothing. Yeah. Gold hasn't really done shit. I mean, and neither of these have done anything, bro. The move was here overnight. So now it's like no guarantee this plays out anywhere. To any side, really. um tomorrow, guys, I just want to have it be known. Tomorrow, the trading day, because listen, normally I don't trade tomorrow because it's the day before NFP, but because we don't have NFP anymore, I might still hop on then. Depends on how we trade. I'll be live tomorrow for Asia, obviously, and tonight, so we'll kind of scope it out and see like what's going on. But this is starting to reject a little bit here off that 813 level. Is it gonna play out? Why no NFP? Apparently because the government shut down. So 813 got stopped. Yeah, that's why I didn't take it, bro. Because the stop is like super big here, like 20-point stop loss. Can we trade gold on TPT? You can trade gold on TPT. Yes, you absolutely can trade gold on TPT. Speaking of TPT, I have no idea what they're doing with this sale. But if you guys want to still get 40% off and no activations on one of the easiest firms to get paid out from right now, no consistency, no max payout, none of that, you can use code KEY for 40% off with no activations. $102 all in for a 50K account. Really good firm. It's what I'm using right now. I use Apex and I use TBT. Are they going to change their consistency rule? No. I don't see them changing their consistency rule. 5-day rule, though. 5-day rule is literally just for an eval, and it's the same exact way that you would pass a top step. If you guys are trying TPT, it's the 5-day pass. Bro, you don't have to actually trade all 5 days, right? You guys know that you can make $1,500 one day, $1,500 the second day, just like Top Step, and then you can take micros in and out. If you just enter and exit a trade within a split second on a micro, which by the way you would lose like a cent, that counts as a full trading day. So you can use that. I have over 50% in a single day. That is on eval, only on eval. That is not the case on funded. Talking about eval. Until when is the code key available for TPT? The sale on TPT was supposed to change last night at midnight. They haven't changed it yet, so if you still want to take advantage of it, you can while it's here. I'm not entirely sure when it's going to end or when they're going to change it. They're probably going to change it sometime soon, so yeah, now would be like a better time. What would you have preferred to see on the 4-hour open candle? The lower wick didn't manipulate any levels. Lower wick didn't manipulate any levels. Upper wick hasn't manipulated any levels unless you're going to count this wick CE. But now, like, the short looks increasingly like shit just because this 4-hour fair value gap inversed. So, I was bullish today, but these Drake candles weren't anything. Yeah, I was bearish until here, and then from here, I don't really give a fuck what the market does. Just kind of watching this, but as you guys can see, we've been in this range since when is this 7:45? We haven't gotten out of the range at all. So this is what I'm saying, like, bro, if I give you guys a daily objective, right? I gave you guys previous day low, and I gave you guys this open 15-minute gap. I gave you guys both of those. Previous day low got taken, and the 15-minute gap also got hit, right? I gave you guys both of those in Asia. Before the move was even made, I gave both of those to you. Now, once price reaches into both of those levels, that's considered the daily objective getting hit. Once the daily objective is hit, the market is not guaranteed to do anything. Like anything at all, bro. Market is not guaranteed to do shit. And that's why you that's why we say, like, you know, daily objectives hit, so now like price is not guaranteed to move, not really guaranteed to move in the best way, if at all, you know. So do I give any respect to breakups to just BOS plus FVG? No. It's not the way that I trade, so no. 1 hour FVG got inverted and price was reacting to 15 FVG. Your idea of 10-point SL has really got me thinking. Love the clarity. Yeah, I mean, bro, look, even on the trades where the 10-point SL gets stopped out and then the trade actually starts to move, granted, you would have been up a decent amount on this trade, but this wouldn't have been my target at all, right? Like, at bare minimum, I would have wanted these lows here as a target. So, like, this didn't go and take any kind of significant low on this push down at all. So none of the targets would have gotten hit. I would have maybe, if I had entered with multiple, which I wouldn't have, I would have most likely gotten stopped in profit or gotten stop break even on that trade, right? So the 10-point stop loss still ends up saving you in some sort of way. If you go back and back test the 10-point stop on one of my levels, right, like accurate levels, even if the 10-point stop ends up getting taken, the trade like might play out to some extent, but it won't fully play out to the TP. Still funny as fuck, the 4-hour inverse last second. Yeah, bro, that was like actually stupid. This week's ass. This week is fucking horrible, bro. terrible week. I took one trade on Sunday night. I didn't take any trades Monday, no trades Tuesday. And then we took one trade today. That's literally that's how it's been this week. It's been fucking horrendous. Almost no trades here. But it's the start of the month, bro. So like, what are you gonna do? I'm not stressing too much about it. New month. Next week will be the first week of the new month. So my birthday is this month too. You know what I mean? Can't be too mad. Show indicators right here, bro. Right here. All right. Cool. 946 short if we reach up there. I wouldn't want this Tuesday high to get broken. If Tuesday high day gets broken, this there's only one place this is going, and that's new all-time highs. So, in order for my bearish bias to be intact, I needed the Tuesday high to stay intact. And so if it takes Tuesday high, it has to go up into the all-time high. 11th is your no, bro. My birthday's on the 12th, not the 11th, guys. My birthday's on the 12th. I'm literally gonna be live here on YouTube on my birthday because my birthday is on a Sunday night or on a Sunday. And on Sunday night we go live for Asia. So I'm gonna be live in Asia on my birthday, bro. That's how I'm gonna be spending my birthday. I'm gonna be spending it with you guys. Yeah, pretty fucking horrendous here in terms of price action. Can you sing happy birthday? Yeah, bro, you guys all gotta sing happy birthday to me. Would you rate the 853 setup? I wouldn't even take the 853 setup anymore. I just had the level there to see what happens. I wouldn't take it anymore because this 4-hour inverse. That 4-hour inverse so does not look good to me anymore. I sing happy birthday to you. Can I get a free Apex if I do? If you sing like, bro, if you sing like somebody on fucking on like America's Got Talent or something, then yeah, bro. It's gotta be like it's gotta really be some insane singing, bro. What would you take? Nothing, bro. I wouldn't take shit here. This is garbage. Our levels already hit. Our TP already hit. So there's no point to trading the rest of this. Why is long out of the option right now? Because I would be bearish until the Tuesday high. Like I said, I'm not personally. I'm not longing. Okay, personally, I am not longing. If Tuesday high gets taken, I will long the shit out of this every day until all-time high gets hit. I need it past here in order to long. Until here, I'm not fond of long, and I will not be taking long. Thinking his top notch was part of Christmas crew. Nice. NY been Chop Fest lately. Bro, yo, what do you guys think? You guys are here in New York, bro. I know what the overnight guys or the Asia stream thinks. Some of you guys are from the Asia stream too, but I know what some of you guys think, right? But for you New York guys, what would you guys think about an overnight stream where we trade late Asia and London until New York price action fixes itself? What do you guys think? What do you guys think about that? I'm gonna have to cook my sleep schedule because I'm gonna have to like sleep through the day. I'm gonna have to like I'm gonna have to OD on NyQuil and like sleep through the day, and so I can be up during the nighttime. But if you guys are down for it, and if people pull up, I'm down to do an overnight stream. It'd be the only one. There's nobody else that does the only does an overnight stream. Haven't caught a good trade in like 2 months during NY. Yeah, bro. A lot of people are saying London is moving super clean, and London is moving nice. Like London moves really fucking nice, bro. Look at this. This is London here. This is London here. This is London here, bro. All the Londons, you get a beautiful move. If you catch it, you catch it. You can call it a day. You don't have to trade New York. Just don't sleep, bro. What do you think? What do you think I am, bro? A fucking robot? All right. Let's do an overnight stream. Travel to Asia, bro. Okay. Let's do an overnight stream. I don't know if it'll be tonight. I have too much shit to do during the day today in order to like for me to sleep tonight. So I can't do tonight. But let's do like, well, we can't do Friday. It'll have to be next week. Next week we'll plan one. Next week we'll plan a day through the day, probably like Monday or Tuesday. I think Tuesday, either Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll do that. Tuesday or Wednesday, middle of the week. Tuesday or Wednesday, we'll do a London only, Asia and London only, and we'll trade all overnight. And we're gonna call it a day before New York. I'll let you guys know exactly what day on Sunday, so you guys can like plan your schedules. I know people have work and whatnot. So next week, I'm planning for either Tuesday or Wednesday. One of those 2 days, we're gonna do an all night stream. All right. Until then, make sure you guys are in the Discord, bro. Make sure you guys are locked into the Discord, in the free Discord. If you want the paid Discord is the first link in the description. It gives you 2 courses on exactly how I trade. You guys can hop in the free and like look at all the testimonials in there, what people think. Don't just take my word for it. But anyways, I'm gonna call it a day here. I will see you guys in Asia tonight at 8:30 p.m. Eastern. Have a beautiful rest of your day, bro, guys. Enjoy your day. Be safe. And be here for Asia. All right. Peace.